Namaste, namaste everyone. Welcome to our Facebook Live today. This is Vanshika और मेरे साथ आज हैं संदीप. Hello Sandeep, how are you?
Hello, everybody.
And as you can see, today we are at this location. और ये लोकेशन क्या है इसके बारे में हम आपको बहुत जल्दी बताएंगे. लेकिन सबसे पहले एक्चुअली एक नाम है जो हम सबको बहुत द मिनट ये नाम लिया जाता है एज इंडियन ओरिजिन हम बड़े प्राउड होते हैं. एंड नॉट ओनली बीइंग एन इंडियन बट ऑल्सो फॉर द एंटायर वर्ल्ड ही is a very 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 well known person and I am talking about मोहनदास करमचंद गांधी जिन्हें हम बड़े प्यार से गांधी जी बोलते हैं. And of course he needs no introduction. Today we are here standing at the site for the upcoming Eternal Gandhi Museum of Houston and it's such an honor कि Houston में ये museum आने वाला है. It is located at 12379 Riceville School Road. You can see at the intersection of Riceville and Beltway 8 का ये intersection है. And this will be the first museum dedicated to Mahatma Gandhi ji in America. So very proud moment and this museum is expected to open somewhere mid next year 2022 and अभी आप देख सकते हैं that the construction has just started. This museum took a concrete step in its journey with its groundbreaking ceremony on July 3rd, 2021, which was last month. And यहाँ पे काफ़ी लोग आए थे और they all are supporting this cause. So now we will be talking to the co-founders, trustees of the Eternal Gandhi Museum Houston. And it is my honor to welcome on our Facebook Live today. It is my honor to welcome them today on our Facebook Live. And let me introduce them to you all now. So I have with us the co-founder trustee, Mr. Atul Kothari. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you so much for allowing us to be on your show. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. The honor is all ours. And co-founder trustee, Dr. Manish Wani. Welcome.
Namaste. Thank you. Good to be here.
Same here. Thank you so much. Firstly, congratulations for this cause and congratulations for the groundbreaking ceremony. It was a very successful groundbreaking ceremony. So congratulations for that. And let's start with introducing this entire concept to our audience here. Who would like to tell me about that?
No, go ahead.
See, we are building the first ever museum dedicated to Mahatma Gandhi in the Americas. And our mission is very simple, to help people, to persuade the people to adopt non-violent conflict resolution, and then this world will become a peaceful world and everyone will be happy. So, but Gandhiji has shown the way how to do that, and that's why we need a museum on him so we can learn from him. And of course, the museum will be featuring other global peace leaders such as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, and others, and so on and so forth. So that's the purpose of the museum. And you can see, as you mentioned, congratulations to all of Houstonians for supporting this project to have the groundbreaking, and hopefully within a year we'll have the museum ready for people to visit.
Absolutely. And yes, congratulations to everyone, because not only being an Indian, just as humans, all the names that Atulji just took, that makes us very proud. So yes, so you recently had the groundbreaking ceremony. We will get to that, we will talk about that, but in detail, if you would like to mention more about the message and the vision of the museum, and how long have you all been working on this, because I know I've been associated with you on this project for a long time. So please share that with our audience here.
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, the concept of bringing the Eternal Gandhi Museum to Houston probably started almost 6 years ago. The Birla Association from Delhi, the Birla family, approached us when we were at the museum, or when Atul Bhai was at the museum. They have a multimedia museum. It's a 2-story museum in Delhi, and we visited that. Both of us did. And they approached us saying, what do you think about bringing Eternal Gandhi Museum to the Americas? And we were just like, what? That would be just amazing. So he brought this concept back to Houston, talked to the board about this, and we were like, well, heck yeah, let's do this. What better way to showcase what we're doing? And so it's been a 6-year journey. We bought this land almost 2 years ago. We've got the architecture on board. We have a design team, and they're actually making the interior part of the museum. This design firm is called Solid Light. They're from Lexington, Kentucky. We just are now going to sit down and review the 75% interior design. So that's how much has been done already. So there's been a lot of hard work and time that has gone into this, and so we're so glad to see it come to fruition.
Just to add to that, the organization was formed in 2002, and our main objective is to reach the young generation so that we can inculcate the universal values of truth, non-violence, love, and service, so they're open to adopting non-conflict resolution as a way of living.
Absolutely beautiful, and that message definitely needs to go out there, because the next generation is going to take this forward. And
we have that here.
Absolutely. And like Dr. Vani said, all of them, he's a doctor, he's a CPA, so there's a lot of hard work behind this. The entire board, everybody who has come together to put this dream come true. So a lot of hard work, and while it's being done, when it's complete, your support, you have to come forward and visit this place. So that support is really needed. Now they had the groundbreaking ceremony in Hindi, जिसे हम भूमि पूजा कहते हैं, and they did it in a very beautiful and a little different way. So that also please share with us. And now it was also attended by many other dignitaries, and many community leaders attended it. So please share about how that event was.
Okay, we were very fortunate. You were here for the earlier part of the ceremony, and then you had to leave. But in terms names of the dignitaries, we had the Congressman Al Green, we had the Mayor of the Houston, Sylvester Turner, we had the KP George, the Fort Bend County Judge, Rodney Ellis, the County Commissioner for Precinct 1, Martha Castek Tatum, the City Councilwoman representing. So we were so fortunate that everyone came, and as you can recall, with God's grace, just as today, the sun has turned into cloudy skies for us to do this interview.
Yes.
That day it was the reverse. We wanted rains to stop, and that's exactly what happened. The sun came out. We had the multi-faith prayer, followed by tree planting ceremony by the dignitaries, by the Board of Trustees, and donors of $50,000 or more. And if I may, at this time, tell your viewers that the total project is $12.5 million, of which we have raised $6.5 million, and we need the remaining to complete the project, and we need your help. So if you learn more about us, just go to www.egmh.org and you'll find all the information.
Absolutely, EGMH, and like Atulji said, almost 12 million, more than 12 million, and they've raised more than half, but the help is needed, is because always, money is very important to put this dream into reality. So egmh.org is, please visit, and of course follow them on Facebook and Instagram. There was one thing that happened during the groundbreaking ceremony which was very interesting to me when I got to know about it, was the time capsule. Do you want to say something about that?
Yeah, sure. This was actually the brainchild of Sesh Bala and Prem Cholia. Sesh is, of course, on the board of trustees for EGMH. And so the idea is to preserve what's going on in the world today. And so we created this time capsule, have put some newspaper clippings, the actual hard copy of the groundbreaking ceremony souvenir that we gave out, and just some artifacts. And the idea is that in 50 years, 75 years, we'll have buried this time capsule, and I think it's going to be about 6 feet underground. And we'll dig it back up, and we won't, but the next generation will, in 50 to 75 years, and then we'll see they can see what's inside, and really relive what we're doing today. And that's the idea behind the time capsule.
Vanshika is the one who's going to pull out that card.
Yes.
I don't know about 75 years, but I'll take that as a compliment, Atulji. But yes, maybe, you know, when, like Dr. Vani also said, that when they take that capsule out, I think it'll bring out a lot of facts about today and also memories and so many things. The main reason why, you know, all of this happened and all your hard work that you all have, our of course, which went behind it for sure. So yeah, I love the concept about time capsule. So that's why I wanted the, you know, viewers to know about it as well. Now again about this, you did say it's somewhere about next year, but do you have like a definite time at this point when people can come here and visit it?
Yeah, you know how construction goes.
Yeah.
It's dependent so much on weather. So our target is completion by August and hopefully grand opening on October 2nd, 2022. And after that, the visitors should be able to visit anytime they want and then go from there. But that, again, we'll leave it to the Almighty.
Absolutely.
But,
And
yeah, our dream would be to do the groundbreaking or the grand opening on October 2nd. As we all know, that's Gandhiji's birthday. So it would be very fitting if that happened. So.
wonderful. And along with this museum, for all these years, you've also done different events like the walk. Do you have that coming up this year?
Sure. Every year we have four events. First one is on January 30th, the day Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated. We commemorated as a Shraddhanjali or memorial service. Then we have a Mahatma Gandhi Week contest for the children in the areas of speech, essay, multimedia and poster. So this happens in the week prior to the October 2nd. And then October 2nd we have 1,000 Lights for Peace, where all the communities of Houston, namely the Indo-Americans, Hispanic, Orientals, African-Americans, Caucasian, they all come together and celebrate peace in a multicultural international dance and music show. And at that time we also have a 5K walk where we invite the people to come and vote for peace with their feet.
Wonderful. A lot of events.
Yeah, traditionally we do this at the Miller Outdoor Theater, but again, we're in a pandemic, so last year we did this virtually, and it was a big success, and again, this year we're going to be doing it virtually as well, the 1,000 Lights for Peace. But the Walk for Peace, depending on what happens, we may do that live, so we'll see, in person.
And as in how they, finalize that, we will get that information out to you. So if you want to participate, you can always, participate virtually, or if it's in person for sure. Anything else today before we take off from here you all would like to share?
So, we're very excited about this project. Our vision is, this is an educational based museum. And our vision is that every child before they graduate from high school visits this museum. And then they bring their parents and their friends and elders with them. And that's how we will learn and keep the legacy of Mahatma Gandhi going. And again, inculcate the values of peace, truth, and nonviolence. And that's our dream.
And if I may just add to that, thank you for having us today. And let's make this museum one of the most successful. And I want your viewers to know this will be one of the latest and greatest technology-based museum. It won't have collections of objects, but it'll be about the ideas. And that's what we want to propagate in the society to bring about peace. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much, Atulji. Thank you so much, Dr. Vani. It was really nice to know in detail about all of what is happening here. And again, congratulations to, I will now say, all of us that this museum is coming up here in Houston. We are really honored. And that's one thing I want all of you all to really understand, how honored we are that this is happening right here and very centrally located. Again, 12379 Riceville School Road, at the intersection of Riceville and Beltway 8. So for anybody who's driving from the north, like Sandeep just drove from Spring, I drove from Sugar Land, and y'all probably came from Katy or
from Katy,
yeah. So very centrally located.
And it's right off the highway.
So make sure that you do visit EGMH. That's right? EGMH.org. So the website is EGMH, Eternal Gandhi Museum Houston.org. So EGMH.org, and don't forget to follow them on Facebook, Eternal Gandhi Museum Houston, and on Instagram. That way you will have all the latest update. And I'm sure while they have the construction going on, you probably will be putting in some pictures here and there, updating. So follow the pages. And thank you so much for being a part of this video today, watching this. And if you have any questions, any feedback, please do send it to us so that we can convey it to Atulji and Dr. Vani and let you all know. Thank you so much, everyone. Namaste. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.